Hey everyone, Commander Josh Hawkins here, and we bring you a special live announcement. With the genius giant brains of Commander Shabooka, we are just jumps away right now
Oh, dear Lord.
from something very interesting and unique, which I will hopefully let Shabooka tell you all about in just 1 second here. First of
Oh,
all,
God.
Shabooka, hang on. I know we're very excited here.
I
Everyone wants
know,
to hear
man. I'm
about
about
this.
to, I'm about to flip.
This is a little bit of a surprise live stream. We're only doing this because so there's been some developments over the past few hours in Elite Dangerous, and we bring our resident Shabooka, Mr. Brains over here, straight to the scene for live reporting. I am currently one jump away from the system, and Shabooka, why don't you tell us what exactly has been going on, and start from the beginning so everyone
Start
gets
from the beginning.
start from the
Okay,
beginning.
so if we start with the nonograms that have been jumping up, if you've been following the forums, you know about them. What happened was some unregistered like satellites popped up giving messages. I'm not going to take any credit for that. I was just watching Canon do their thing, and they did amazing work. They ended up with a like a pixel image of a system, and in the lower left-hand corner was some random dots that we really couldn't understand. There was like 5,000 and something ways you could solve it. We could put those dots in there in order to solve the puzzle. But just to make it a long story short, FDev screwed that up, and we couldn't solve the nonogram, the picture, to figure out where this system was. So they dropped some hints today. They dropped a beacon right outside of Cannon Institute that led to Luna, the moon of Earth, and then they found another satellite there broadcasting. And that satellite broadcasted the what the bottom left of that image was supposed to be. Josh, I don't know if you can grab an image of that and put it up on the stream so people kind of understand what I'm talking about.
Maybe if Turgeon could grab that and throw it in the admin. Okay, so I'm actually 800 light seconds out right now. Let's just
Cool.
quickly let everyone know that's jumping in, because you guys might have just missed the beginning of the live stream. Just to let you know, we are just now, I am just now arriving at the scene that Shabooka was first to discover.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh my God!
Shabooka.
I know now. In all fairness, X-Death was right freaking behind me. But if you check the timestamps on the forums and you check the timestamps on Reddit, you will find I was here first. Drew Wagar, I love you. But yeah, anyway. So long story short, the solved nonogram led us to a scientific installation in the SAN 2 system. It was literally a jump away from Sol. But there was another beacon there who transmitted another code. And it was literally just mumble jumble letters. And when you look at it, it gave you like a letter representation of a system. It started with SA for Star Class A, and then a list of planets, and then Star Class F, then a list of planets, and then it gave you a location, which is A4A, which is the moon we're on right now, and the latitude and longitude. There was some text there at the beginning who I was trying to decipher. I couldn't quite get it. Someone in Canon, let me find this commander's name. Found out it was in the
Gwenda, I think it was.
What was it?
I think it was a Gwenda.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Check.
So he found out it was in the Pleiades. So the first thing I did was run to the galaxy map, go to the Pleiades, and look for a system that had an A-class star and an F-class star binary. And the system we're in right now was the one. So I immediately headed out there and went to A4A, went to the coordinates, and lo and behold, there is a crashed alien ship, 2 crashed Anacondas, and 2 crashed T9s, all sitting here, all with pretty major significant damage on them.
And we will be seeing this live in just a matter of seconds because I'm dropping in on Shabooka's wing signal right now. I'll be descending from orbital cruise. I'm 30 kilometers above the crater that they're... excuse me, 30 kilometers above the crater that they're landed in. Looks like I'm not in the same instance as Shabooka, of course. Thank you, FDev, for that one. But I could already see the crash site down there right in the middle of the crater. So this is going to be the first images of this, I think, that's being broadcast, at least over YouTube and to the general public, except for a few people that are here right now. Unfortunately, not in the instance. You can see it down there, just on my left. We see Shabooka's wing signal. I'm going to unselect that so we can go take a look. I could already make out that it is, in fact, an alien ship. We see the crash. It looks like there's an asp almost in front of it. I can't tell.
That's a crash T9. Now,
that's the T9, okay.
Anyone who's been following these crashed sites knows that there was the original crashed, we're presuming it's a Thargoid scout ship. It was found by itself. The second one was found just a couple days ago with a load of unknown artifacts and broken unknown artifacts and a burned out SRV.
Oh,
now,
I'm being scanned by something. What the heck is
Yeah, the moment I got there, I got scanned by something.
But there's no ship.
It's the unknown artifact.
Unknown artifact scans you.
Oh, where's the unknown artifact? I don't even see it.
There's a load of them in front of the ship.
Scattered around.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna...
Now,
I'm just going to do an external shot here so everyone can see what we're looking at.
Yeah, this ship
external camera.
has a number, is at least half a dozen, probably more, close to a dozen unknown artifacts around it and a burnt out SRV. And I feel like it's glowing greener more than usual, which leads me to believe that this is a recent crash.
I can
it is
hear
glowing.
I hear the chirping of the UA. That's for sure. So, let me get down on the ground. Gosh, I hope I have an SRV in this thing. I almost want to say I don't. Yeah, I do. Okay. Whew. Let's see what the site actually looks like.
This is fantastic. In the side of a mountain? Yes, please. FDev.
For the record there, I'm in a different instance with a Commander Vol Rat, which is rather good because I'm on Commander Volshak, so we kind of match. So there you go. For posterity there, Commander Volrathic. Well done.
Oh, this is phenomenal.
Imperial Eagle, I can't identify that though.
So I will be changing the description of the live stream. We just threw this up real quick just to get this out there because I was arriving in on the scene. We wanted everyone to see as we jumped in here. Here it is, folks. This is the crashed alien site that Shabooka has just found. Okay, I see now. Oh, there is definitely a bunch of weird things going on up at the front of that alien ship over here. Let's get a closer look if I'm able to get off this damn rock. Thank you very much. Oh, wow. Okay. Lots of probes, lots of UAs. Are these all artifacts?
Yes, all artifacts. I have not seen any probes. I don't think there's any probes here.
Unknown artifact, unknown artifact. A couple of them I can't seem to target. They look like they might actually be stuck in the ground. They look like they might even be broken artifacts.
Yeah, they are broken.
Here's another one over here. There's an SRV right there. This makes me very nervous. Like, I don't even know if I want to be here right now.
Especially with these unknown artifacts repeatedly just moaning and groaning.
I'm going to do something just a little crazy. Oh, it looks like another commander might be here. I see a ship just appeared on radar. I'm going to honk my discovery scanner. For science, man!
Always.
It's for science.
Now, Josh, do you see how glowy this thing is?
Oh, yeah.
Sergeant, you too. It's so glowy.
It is quite glowy, isn't it?
This is recent. This is 100% recent.
All right, let's get back over here. We're gonna go honk for science, of course. Board the ship. I see another commander's just arrived. I don't know who that is yet. Hopefully it's nobody who's going to come over here and simply shoot me for no particular reason. And let's take a look. Okay, what have we got here? Bum. That would be an asp explorer. I like when I see asps. That means it's not someone who wants to just blow me up. Who is this? Commander Amesis, with an asp with a very nice ship kit on there. Alright, well, Commander Amesis, you're in for a big surprise if you get too close to these UAs. Here goes, folks. Let's start a honk and see what happens.
UA, unknown fragments. Yep.
Do I have to have them targeted when I honk?
It's only the probe that does anything.
Oh, really? I thought the unknown artifact did something too.
Nope, only the probe.
Well, I'm honking them anyhow. It's for science.
Always a good idea.
Okay, that one's not doing anything.
Oh, dear Lord in heaven.
Of course, I have 0 cargo. Oh, no, I do. I have a little bit of cargo capacity here. Let's go ahead and scoop up a couple of these. Once again, just for science, of course. It's the first time I've ever acquired an unknown artifact. Alright, let's scoop up another one. Just to get these out of the way. I mean, you know, I don't want these things littering the whole area, of course. Cargo acquired. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're watching right now is a brand new alien ship crash site just discovered literally minutes ago. Let's show you what we've got here. There are quite a few ships crashed around the site. I'm going to go to an external view so everyone can take a look at what we've got here. We've got a crashed alien vessel, some kind of scout. All around the base of the scout are unknown artifacts scattered all over the place. There's tons of them. There is a broken down SRV right at the very foot of the crash area over there. And then we have an Anaconda crashed into the side there. We have a T9. We've got another commander's just landed in his ASP. He's coming in a little SRV, scouting out the area as well. That looks like another Anaconda over there. Another T9 over here. There is some cargo coming out of this one. I'm going to go take a look and see what this guy was carrying, just for the sake of figuring out what exactly happened here and why all of these ships are crashed in the same location.
I did just see a theory in Canon Discord that was talking about the Thargoids and the humans fighting, and then someone else came and was like, not on my watch. The Guardians.
Okay, well this is just animal meat. I guess this was just a normal ship, a normal shipping cargo transport ship. Doesn't look like it was carrying anything military. Animal meat. Nothing next to this Anaconda over here that I see. No other cargo. And we'll go check out this. Oh no, there is cargo all over the place here. There's cargo containers everywhere. This whole place is littered with cargo containers. But these ones here... There we go.
Take a high-res photo.
It's a little hard to target them. Some of them are even floating in the air, which is kind of weird.
Yeah,
Algae. Yeah, it's a little bit buggy. The whole site's a little bit buggy in terms of the actual crashes themselves. We've got some algae, we've got some buggy cargo floating here, a little bit more, there's grain. So these were just trade ships. These don't look to be any type of military vessels. I mean, Anacondas and T9s carrying normal trade goods. I'm going to get rid of this UA. There's no reason for me to carry it around anymore. Except for the fact that it's worth 290,000. Holy crap. Nobody told me these things were worth so much. I would have picked up a whole bunch of them. Well, let's get rid of it anyhow, because we don't want this corroding me. Jettison that UA. Alright. We drop the UA. Go ahead and land the ship one more time if I can find another spot.
I can't drop fragments, can I? Fragments count as data. That's
Yep.
right. Damn it. I was going to drop it for someone else to pick up, but I'll have to get one of the UAs and drop it nearby instead. There, that'll do.
So the system that we're in right now, let's go ahead and just put some information out there for the people that are watching. Oh, and by the way, hey everyone in the chat. Sorry, we don't mean to ignore you. I kind of forgot that we're live streaming right now because we just threw this up so quickly because you know, we wanted to get this out there. Again, let me reiterate what exactly has happened here. Over the past few days, there's been some mysterious signals that have been found. The nonogram that was found in Sol, was it?
Well, it was Sol, Gateway, and Achenar. The three, well, the two capital systems for the Federation and the Empire, and then an alliance system.
All right. Which led us to a system that we just found today, right? This was found just recently.
Yes, it was found today.
In the system that we found today, which, let's get some system names here. Can we put that in the chat so that everyone can see? Where is our Discord channel here? Did I? Oh, there we go. Brobar. Okay. So, where's the system name?
HIP 17403.
I'm looking at the wrong channel here.
Yeah. Here, I'll 17403. I'll put it in chat. HIP 17403.
HIP 10473 is the system that we're in right now. We are on, you know what, I'll pull it up on the galaxy map, or the system map. We are on this moon right over here, first discovered by Prowler. Good job, Prowler. Too bad you didn't notice the alien crash site on the planet. Shabooka did. That's right, folks. All credit goes to Shabooka. Way to go. So here we are. This is now the third alien crash site confirmed. Thank you very much, Big XOX, that just mentioned that in chat. The message was decoded. Let's get the other system up here. What's the name of the system that that we found the scientific installation in? SANTU. SANTU. Right. Okay, so the system that we're in right now, HIP 17403, is the location of the third alien crash site found. That's what we're looking at right over here. This is a special crash site because it's surrounded by crashed ships, regular crash ships, human ships, along with the alien crash as well.
Along with a burnt-out SRV.
A burnt-out SRV.
What the heck is that about?
Clearly, the SRV fell out of one of these ships and rolled over to the other one.
But the second one had a burned-out SRV in it.
That's true.
With no other human ships.
This particular alien crash looks very, very different than the first one that we saw, and has all of these crash ships around here. Anaconda, T9s, another Anaconda.
There's, what, 2 T9s, 2 Anacondas, and a piece of wreckage.
Yeah, and a piece of wreckage.
And another thing to make note of is all of the unknown artifacts around here, and the fact that this ship is glowing so much more than the other wrecks have been.
Let me turn my lights off just so we could take another look at that.
It's quite pretty.
I'll get a
well, the thing that worries me more is human ships, like they still have evidence of power on them.
Yeah.
They've not been here very long.
So here we are. I'm going to just get behind it here. You can see it's definitely glowing a little bit more than the other one. The way that the wreckage is laid out, this is also looks a little different than the last one. You can see that this alien ship, I mean, it's possible that the alien ship may have crashed and then these other ships just somehow came in close proximity and were also pulled down here, but maybe they picked up a signal and came down to investigate and then lost power because of something. We don't know. I mean, it seems very mysterious that all these Federation and, Imperial ships would be crashed here like this. These human ships just laying out, strewn along the ground, broken into pieces, and what happened? Your guess is as good as mine. We don't know if there's anything more to this. We're going to have to do a little bit more digging around. We're going to take a look. We're going to start documenting. I'm sure commanders will be on their way in droves as of this moment. And it's posted up on Reddit. It's been posted up there for, let's see, maybe 20 minutes now or so. Half an hour, so I imagine it's not going to take long at all. If you want to be one of the first people to come here and check this out, well, it's still a virgin, untouched site. Now would be the time. HIP 17403.
You remember the red T9 from the game?
Yep.
Gamescom? This T9 is red.
The one up on the hill?
Julian McCoy, my homeboy, just said that in a Canon Discord.
Quite right. It is red.
Yeah, it does. It certainly looks red. I'm looking at it right now. Got a red T9. Well, this T9, I mean, taking a look at it, this thing is... Okay, this thing did not just crash. This thing has blast marks all over it.
The CG was for narcotics for the guy in the red T9, and there's canisters of narcotics all over the place.
Yes.
Julian, I could kiss you. That was beautiful.
Off air, please.
Oh my goodness.
Now, I just want to say that these blast marks on this, I mean, although they're not glowing green, I mean, they're pretty big blast marks. I mean, these are just giant gashes in here. If Turgeon or Shabooka, if you just take a look at the live stream... Oh, wait a second. What's that? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Okay, no, it's not.
Looked like a strange little icon on there was glowing. These are huge blast marks. I mean, whatever they are, they weren't caused by a normal beam weapon or pulse lasers. They could be missiles, possibly. Turgeon, are you looking at this at all just to see, like, the size of these blast marks?
Yeah, I'm sort of flying around over the cockpit of the T9 in my instance at the moment. Whoops, I'm actually on the T9 now.
Okay. Take a look at those.
Yeah, there are some serious carbon scoring on the side of this thing.
Yeah, I'm coming over to the Anaconda. I'm seeing the exact same thing. And I mean, if you take a look at these, I mean, on the scale of an Anaconda, Anacondas are huge ships. And if you come over to this Anaconda and take a look at the size of the gash, this is the blue Anaconda just opposite the red T9. These are massive blast marks. I mean, they're huge. This thing was literally, like, torn open. So, and this is not the standard damage model for an Anaconda either, which is kind of funny. Because, you know, we all seen what... Oh, nor is that the shadow of a Diamondback Explorer that I'm looking at right over there. There's another funny little bug. Okay, not my shadow over there. Very interesting. Take a look at my live stream for a sec and look at the shadow of the Diamondback. What in the hell is that?
Oh, the T9 up in the mountain has one of the ship's wings embedded in it.
Someone in the chat saying Thargoid claws. The T9 in the mountain has a wing embedded in it. Let's go take a look.
It does, yeah. Right near the cockpit.
Which could explain the giant gash marks, right?
It's kind of impaled.
Oh yeah, it is definitely impaled. Well, I'm pretty sure that one of those drawings you had made there, Turgeon, did kind of look like big claws.
Claws on the bottom, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, this one here has a couple of blast marks, not on the top of it, mind you. Both of the T9s are red, by the way. I just want to point that out. They are both red. This one that's embedded in the side of the mountain, however, does not seem to have as many giant gashes or blast marks as the one that's down on the ground. And there's a lot more wreckage embedded in this wall. I think this is kind of interesting. I'm gonna just try something for a second here and go to my debug camera and see about maybe clipping through the wall with the debug camera just to see if maybe there's anything else inside the mountain that we're not seeing. Let's take a look. Ooh, what is this? Okay, well, we can see the rest of the T9 now. Doesn't look like there's anything else stuck in the mountain, mind you.
It does look like they fixed the hitbox on the Thargoid ship. There's not a dome over it that you hit now. You actually go inside the little eyes in the middle of the main structure.
There's something over there. A little... Is that a rock or is that a shiny piece of metal? I'm going to go take a look over on the other side of the mountain, just to the right of the site. It looks like there could be something metallic just a little ways behind the hill here. Go take a look what that was. Oh yeah, it's a crashed nav beacon, it looks like.
Interesting.
Yes, it is. Okay, so there's also a crashed nav
Let's
beacon here.
see if it's persistent. I'm gonna come over there and take a look. Because if it's not persistent and it's random, then it's not.
That'd be very odd
Need
for a
too much.
random crash nav beacon to be right on the exact same spot, but I mean I guess anything's possible. I'm going to see if I can land right here, because you can scan these crash nav beacons, can't you?
Yep.
Yep. Ah, they're worth a few bob, lad.
Let's go take a look.
I'm just inside the T9's cockpit at the moment, clipping through. That's rather interesting. Very good.
Elite Aliens asking Turchin, do we see crash nav beacons randomly anymore?
Yeah, but not as far out as they used to be, obviously. But yeah, you do still find them.
Where was it, Josh? So I'm not seeing
well,
anything
if you're
here.
facing the alien ship, it's on the left-hand side of the mountain. I'm at it right now. I've got it targeted. We'll take a look if we can find anything with this.
I got nada over here.
I am scanning the data point. Alert, all links established. All data point telemetry links established. Intel packet created. Would that give me anything? Like, where would I be able to find that if there was any info on it?
Well, you just find out how much it's worth in the transactions tab on the left.
Oh, just in the transactions tab.
Also check your comms and see if you have a little number above the.
Yeah, no, there's nothing there.
Yeah, then it didn't give you anything.
Yeah.
Not worth reading anyway.
Okay, well, interesting though that there is a crash nav beacon there. I'm gonna take a fly around the mountain and see if there's anything else that appears. That one I saw as I was clipping the camera through the mountain. I saw something shiny, so I thought that didn't look like a rock. Turns out it's not a rock at all. It's a crash nav beacon along with a bunch of crashed ships. So, let's get back in the ship. We'll do another fly around, see if there's anything else unusual around this area. Hey, Rodney Peters. Hey, everyone in the chat, by the way. We're terribly sorry if we're not paying too much of attention to the chat right at this moment. This discovery is brand spanking new. Yeah. We're just really trying to pay attention to what's here, see if we can discover anything else before the droves of other pilots and cannon descend upon this place like vultures.
Yeah. You guys gave me 2 seconds to be right back.
Yep. Right. What's that? No, that just looks like another rock. It's a friend request. Thank you, Nahi. Alright. Well, don't see anything else around the peak here. What I am going to do is I'm just going to fly upwards a little bit. I want to see if this thing actually shows up as a POI, or if it's just like a persistent area that doesn't actually show up as a POI. Man, that's weird. Accepted that. There we go. So let's go up here. We'll find out if this shows up on sensors or not. I should be able to see it from, what, 2.5 kilometers or so?
Yep.
It's a no.
Oh, Yeah, I didn't see any POI marking when
Nope.
I came in.
It
None at
does
all.
not appear as a POI. No blue marker. Purely visual. And I was able to see it coming in from space too, so I mean it was pretty visible. Very interesting, folks. This is a very interesting discovery indeed. Where this is going to lead us, we don't know. I mean, so far the discovery started off with a probe in the main capital systems that was decoded to another system. In that system was a giant scientific installation, and I mean humongous. I dropped in on it, and I literally landed almost right on top of it. I thought I was going to crash into the wall. I had to pull back on the throttle so I didn't blow myself up. And in there, in that system, it was next to the scientific installation is where the broadcast was being sent off. Is that right?
It was pretty much inside. It was a satellite within the scientific installation.
Satellite within the scientific installation. The recording of which... oops, hang on a second. I meant to invite to wing. There you go. The recording I can go ahead and play, actually, so everyone can listen to this.
It's about 3 minutes long.
Well, we could play a little bit of it in any case so that people can hear it if you want to hear how we actually came across this place.
Yeah.
It's downloading right now. I'll just go ahead.
I'm gonna jump out and jump back in and see if I can get in your instance, Josh.
Sure.
Can you
I'm playing the recording right now.
Okay.
I'll turn on nav beacon.
Thanks.
1, 4, 2, 0, 1, 8, 2, 1, 4, 5, Uniform, Golf, Juliet, Echo, Delta, Golf, Sierra, Papa, Uniform, Alpha, Hotel, Foxtrot, Golf, Uniform, Sierra, Alpha, Hotel.
Okay, I'm not going to play the whole recording. That's just a sample of what was actually taken from inside the scientific installation. Now, what you're listening to basically ended up broadcasting a number of different letters and numbers, and basically this was decoded by Shabooka and a few other players, and it was determined that it represented a system. It named each one of the planets in there, and there was a set of coordinates as well. As soon as the whole thing was decoded, Shabooka managed to be the first person on site, got over here, and has found this new alien crash site, the third alien crash site so far to be found within the game. This crash site has a number of vessels spread all around it. We've got crashed Anacondas, we've got T9s, all different types of canisters. In front of the alien vessel itself are a number of unknown artifacts. I actually picked up a couple of them already, and there's quite a few of them scattered around here. There's at least a half a dozen or more.
Unknown fragments that are the data material for engineers, which is handy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because you only normally get them from shooting unknown artifacts, but you can just scoop them up off the ground. They're unknown fragments.
Hey, Josh.
Yep.
Can you leave the wing and let's start a new one? So I keep dropping in on Lightning. No offense, Lightning, I love you, but I want to get in with Josh real quick.
Leaving wing. So, just gonna say, this live stream is actually not going to be very much longer. We really wanted to just get this out there so people can see this. We're the first people on site to get this recorded, first people on site to discover it. All credit goes, of course, to Shabooka for being...
well, not all credit.
Well, for being first on site.
Discovery. For getting there first.
Yes. First one there.
There were other people involved in the decoding, of course. Many people, I'm sure, were involved in decoding it.
It was great fun watching neck and neck.
Yeah, but it
it was really cool because I'm sitting here and me, Turgeon, and Josh are talking and we're going back and forth and I just kept going like, Turgeon, can you check Cannon's Discord? Are they on the same track as us? And it was neck and neck the entire time. It was great. And as soon as I found that system that had the binary A and F stars, I was like, okay, I'm jumping there. And Turgeon goes, they just posted the system map. That's the one. I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna get it.
He was already on the way. Yeah, it was cool.
It was great.
So great job, everyone.
I want to jump out. I want to jump out. He says.
Good work to all the commanders who
absolutely
were spending their time decoding this and figuring it out. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot more to see, and I'm sure that this is going to lead us to other places, and we'll probably see some new probes pop up, and I have a feeling that now that we're starting to see a lot more of these alien crash sites, that this is not the last we're going to see of these alien ships.
Definitely not.
So, just a very quick recap. This was something that has started a couple of days ago with the discovery of a satellite that was broadcasting some type of nonogram that we had decoded. It pointed us to another system that today was discovered. In that system was a scientific installation that had a broadcast that I just played a sample of. Sorry, my dogs are going to start barking here in a sec. Just played a sample of. That broadcast was also encoded, and that broadcast, once decoded, led us to this site, which we are in HIP 17403, and the coordinates.
Oh, woof, woof,
Yes.
woof! If you can decode that from the K9.
That's the signal right there, folks. And the coordinates of which led us down to this crater right over here for the third alien crash site discovered in Elite Dangerous. First one's on the scene, Shabooka. I believe X-Death was very close behind.
X-Death was pretty close, and I was a jump. Yeah, I was about 5 minutes behind.
And here we are, broadcasting live the discovery. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to go ahead and just do one flyover here for everyone to see. I'm going to close down the live stream because now, as a YouTuber, unfortunately, I have work to do. I won't be sleeping tonight, Shabooka. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Glad to be a service.
And let's line this up so that everyone can get a nice close-up look, and we'll do one more flyby like this. There we go. External camera. Here's the site. It is located right at the center of a particularly dark little crater. When you come down to the surface, it's not hard to spot. It's right next to an extremely large crater. So if you're coming down here and you're looking for the coordinates, just look for the extremely large crater that's just a little bit further north from here. I think you could probably see the rim of it here if I turn my camera the right way.
Yeah, a good way of recognizing this crater is that there's actually a mountain on the side of the crater.
Yeah, there's the mountain on the side of the crater right over there. And we'll wait till I'm a little bit higher so we could show the actual location next to the big crater. But this little guy has the crash site. It's very visible once you find the right crater. Just look towards the center. You'll see all these little shiny pieces of metal. It's all the ruined ships, all the aliens right down there. And once we get a little bit more altitude, we should be able to see the big crater. I'm pretty sure that's the rim of it right over there. So it's very close to the extremely large crater. I'll go ahead and fly up here with Super Cruise so that everyone can see. And then we will close down the stream. And then the real work begins. The investigating, the sciencing. For science, man.
Oh, God.
I don't... Have I got it running? No, not yet.
No, I don't think you do.
Give me 1 second.
I'm just going to let everyone get a quick view as to where this is. Got a little higher up here. And this is right next to the Pleiades, by the way. So there's the Pleiades right over there. Glowing nice, beautiful blue.
Ooh, there's a vulture down here, too.
A crashed vulture.
The crash vulture.
I did not see that. Where was that?
I just got a message from Jay Funky saying that there was a crashed
Where?
vulture down here. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, where did he see the crash vulture? Okay, so here, let me just stop this. Okay, so there is the extremely large crater. It's really hard to miss from orbit. And then just there, it's that dark one with the little mountain right there in the middle of the screen. Not far from the big crater over here. Not going to be hard to identify. So you don't have to like land and start picking off coordinates. Just look for this giant crater and then the little crater with the mountain just beside it, right over there in the middle of the screen. All right, folks. I'm going to call that a...
Science, man.
There it is.
You knew it was coming at least once.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
All right, folks. I'm going to call that a very successful, spontaneous live broadcast. Thank you all for jumping in here and checking this out. I hope you guys all enjoyed the alien site. A big thanks to Shabooka for being the first one down there. And congratulations to everyone who was involved in decoding that information and locating this. So we will definitely have more information on the broadcast. Hopefully by then we'll have a bit more information to discuss. This week's broadcast on Sunday, we're going to be doing an interesting event. I'll just leave you all with this. We're going to be trying to do some cliff jumping, canyon jumping. So make sure you have your SRVs. It is going to be a Horizons mandatory event. If you don't have Horizons, it's going to be a little hard to participate, but we hope to see many commanders show up. Make sure you're here on time, 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday for the broadcast. This is Commander Josh Hawkins, signing off.
America.
Canada.